What's up, guys? In today's video I want to talk about a build that has been quite forgotten but used to be one of the best things in the game, which is Power Punch and Bone Rush Lucario. I've been playing it a lot recently and I think it's a great introduction if you are curious in learning Lucario. It's a very beginner friendly build and it allows you to get a better feel for Lucario before you maybe go into learning extreme speed as well. So what are the pros of this build? It's quite straightforward, you do a lot of damage very fast. And you also have an objective secure. Power Punch is still one of the best abilities at securing objectives when it comes to Dreadnought, Rotom, Zapdos, all of the things it's very good at. I'm running attack weight, master band, and focus band this band a bit, so you saw me try and get for an attack weight stack here, but the enemy's actually defending. So if the enemies do something like this, down brute force yourself to getting stacks, it's just not gonna happen, right? It just will not happen. So we just have master band for a bit early game, and we do auto attack a lot in this build as well. And then we have attack weight, cause Power Punch has very good scaling. And I don't really think you need 3 damage items, so with this build I'd rather stay like... So Power Punch, Bone Rush, Lucario is very in and out, and I think the focus band does help me quite a lot. Also they're just saving my life as you saw, so I think it's quite useful to have a focus band as well in this build. Otherwise you can also maybe recom, like go into Weakness Policy or Razor Claw. Here I finally get my first stacks of being patient, and my Talon Flame goes way too deep, and I get a nice kill. Now I'm very strong already in the game. So yeah, Power Punch is honestly still very fun, and Bone Rush as well together. So why those two abilities? Well, this used to be the thing, right? It's just until Close Combat got buffed, you used to always play Power Punch and Bone Rush Lucario, because Bone Rush resets your cooldown for Power Punch. Very straightforward. There's also a lot of chain CC, so if you Power Punch someone, you get a boosted auto attack, so you Power Punch, stun them, boosted auto attack stun, then you Bone Rush stun them, and then you get another Power Punch, you stun them again, and that Power Punch gives you another boosted auto attack and you stun again. So you can CC, squishies, or whatever you want for a very long time later in team fights, and it's very annoying to play against, and it still does a lot of damage, and it's quite strong. It does fall off a bit into late game, and E-Speed, but E-Speed also falls off, I feel like, a bit into late game when it comes to like late game teamfights. It's always a bit difficult to play Lucario sometimes. But yeah, it has very strong power spike on level 5 as well. Against any squishy, you pretty much chunk to half HP just from one Power Punch. And it's just a bit easier to hit than extreme speed as well. And a bit less prone to like making mistakes. Here, my focus band saves me again. I Meteor Mash them away, eject button away, Power Punch away. Now we're just trying to buy time, hoping that they don't score. Meteor Mash again, and we're getting super low, but nice. There's the Power Punch. We execute the Talon Flame. So Power Punch is execute damage. The lower someone is, the more HP, the more damage it will do as well. That's why it's also so strong against objectives to secure them. So he was like, I should walk maybe back top lane, but then I realized, wait, I'm level 7. I'm just gonna walk bot lane. Right, Dread is spawning in 20 seconds, I'm level 7. I often like staying as Lucario topside, like I pretty much down rotate as Lucario unless I'm level 7. But with Power Punch you probably should rotate since you're the one that can secure objectives, right? So you kind of want to rotate. So you can see I have my Bone Rush now, and you see it resets my Power Punch very fast. We did Power Punch, Bone Rush, this guy goes in and we Power Punch him again and get a nice kill. Here Gengar's invading our Cinderace again, so I'm going to look to see if he needs help, but it doesn't look like he needed help. It was quite close. And the Master Band also allows me to start a Dread now. Because of Master Band, I have very good damage, so right now I'm just going to start doing it. Master Band just allows me to do it much faster. Without it, it would take quite a while. So I'm baiting my opponents into a fight. Talon Flame flies on me, but I'm pretty confident right now still. This is like nothing I have to worry about. My Cinderace is here as well now, just bought time for him. And I'm just going to be patient, charge up my Power Punch, and bam. So the Power Punch has to be charged up. And there's like a line you can see. And it gains a bit more range and more damage. So, but you mainly charge it up for the extra damage it does. And as soon as it reaches that white line, the max damage has been reached, and then it's just like, the longer you level it charged up, doesn't really do anything anymore. It's just so that you can't unlimitedly charge it, right? Because on level 11, you will get an unstoppable effect on it by charging, so that you don't charge it forever, right? And just be unstoppable for the rest of the game. So, get a nice 40 score in here. I still need some attack weight stacks, so I'm decided to go for some now. Get a Corpfish, go for another attack weight stack. Since, again, in the early game, opponents didn't allow me to go for some, right? So, just trying to get some stacks now. Talon Flame slow smokes me. We can just Power Punch over the wall, and we just try to buy time and try to get another stack. Bone Rush him, stun him a bit, Power Punch, and even if I die, it's not that big of an issue, but I really didn't want to die. So I'm just going to Unite Move here on top of myself. And because if I might die here, they might be able to score on bot side of me or something, but yeah. I thought if I Unite Move, I'd save it up for the next objective, which was probably a mistake. I probably should have just died. Sometimes it's just much better to just die instead of using Unite moves. Here, as well, this is something you can do. You can Bone Rush behind you, That's what I really like doing. You can bone rush behind yourself, then you can power punch, look for something, and if that either you get something or not, you can bone rush back and be super safe. So right there, I bone rush behind myself, went for a power punch on the big B, got it, and then I just went out again. Here power punch the Blastoise, and you can see we actually do crazy damage already as well. Take him down with a double power punch and bone rush combo. Can look for another score. Again, I'm not fully stacked yet on my attack weight, so in case you don't know, attack weight has 6 maximum stacks, so you can score 6 times. And yeah, that's about it. Afterwards, you can't anymore. And it also stays forever. You don't lose it on death. I always get that question sometimes asked if you actually lose it when you die, but no, you keep them for the rest of the game. My Hooper probably should have Unite moved here. We have 430, Dread is spawning in 5 seconds, so we could have fought this very easily if my Hooper just Unite moves. So I'm just trying to buy time, making sure this Go doesn't get destroyed, because Dread is about to spawn. But yeah, I have to be very patient. You can see I'm playing very carefully. Dodge the fly with my power punch. Look for him now, just gonna start auto-attacking him. Get my boosted auto-attack up to stun him. And we get a kill right before Dread spawns. So now we're gonna look for that. I just did the Corpfish there to get a bit of healing and to maybe get my Unite move back up, because it's very close right on my Unite move. So yeah, power punch the Blastoise again, but he does Unite move me. And now I'm kinda, yeah, I just get out so fast. I bone rush, to my bone rush, I power punch, eject button away. And I live on 1 HP, barely. So now my Unite move is almost back up. Running back bot lane, so I'm still confident we can win this fight quite easily. If I play it well now, 2 of them are dead. Shut out my power punch, we kill the Garchomp, and I'm gonna start doing Dread again. And this time, this is the last time I can use my Unite move in the game, so under half HP I'm just gonna Unite move him. Like right here, just do it fast, and then power punch. Your power punch is empowered after you use your Unite move, and you can see we just made it completely. We were able to kill it before the fly was even close of stealing it away. So yeah, quite powerful still. Jump to top lane steady, Rotom already went in. So yeah, 1 power punch after your Unite move is empowered and does more damage. That's why it's also so strong at securing and objectives of finishing something off. I'm not sure why they made it like this, but yeah. I'm gonna stay on top of here. I just charged my scoring, just in case the Cromon gets, interrupted, then my score's probably gonna go off, so that's why I didn't bother not channeling as well. Here I tried to get away from the Water Spout, but sadly Water Spout Blastoise does so much damage and you just can't get away from it. In the end, Talonflame takes me down there for 20 seconds. Right now I'm just looking for my level 13, which is very important. Level 13, same as E-Speed, right? It resets my power punch completely. So with this also, we can also do 3 power punches late on. We can power punch someone, bone rush, get the current reduction for a power punch, then we power punch, pour to our bone rush, and we can power punch again. Very strong combo. And allows you for a lot of outplay potential and a lot of burst onto squishies. And very fun. Looking for the Gengar now. He's trying to score. Dodge his abilities. 2 quick jukes, gonna power punch and auto attack for the boosted auto. Always make sure you also auto attack after power punch as well. Since again you have a boosted auto attack, so we start stunning. Cramorant is here, we take him down, and now we try to go for Zapdos. Playing Zapdos fights is quite difficult still. You have to play Rod around your cooldowns and go not too deep. You're very squishy still, so gotta be very careful. I'm just backing here, just thinking maybe Talonflame is gonna, backcap because he was walking towards top side. And we have a Hooper as well, right? With the Hooper I can always start farming a bit. As long as he is able to press his Unite move, then I can still port in even after farming. So right now he does it, I'm just gonna bend the blue buff. But already 2 of my teammates are just one-shot. It's quite unfortunate. And we just try our best now to just live and maybe get a kill. I power punch in, I throw my bone rush behind me, power punch again. And then we port to our bone rush, power punch again. And we just try our best to kill this Talonflame, blink away from his fly. He also blinks away from me. And yeah. Sadly, they get Zapdos, so that's how the game goes sometimes. So I'm gonna show you guys a bit of better late game, but again, I don't win every game as well, as you guys, I show a lot of wins, right, but of course I also lose a lot of games. So just as a bonus, here's a bit of a better late game team fight, how it maybe should look like instead. We go for the Tsumeri here, start auto-attacking him a lot. Again, we auto-attack a lot in this bit as well if you have only 1 scenarios. To proc our Massive Band, run away here though. I'm gonna cast my Unite move in a brush, because Unite move is very good at like catching people off guard and doing a lot of damage. Sadly, we don't do much there. Though we do a power punch, we throw a bone rush to the left side. Now we can power punch again since we have a current reduction, and then we pour to our bone rush and make another power punch. And this is the way of how you can like outplay your opponents in a team fights. You have so much mobility still as well with this. You have so many ways of resetting your power punch, porting to your bone rush around as well. Now our Hooper is back. We're gonna Unite move to him, and now we're gonna look for Zapdos. 2 of them are dead. I'm gonna power punch this Trevenant. Get him as well, get the reset instantly there. And this time you can do it different ways. So you can also instantly port to your bone rush and instantly power punch. So power punch, bone rush, port, power punch for a very fast combo. Now we look for more things. Here, just reset my power punch. looking for the Venusaur. Sadly, I miss him here. I kinda, yeah, messed up on where he's gonna go, or I landed with the Ice Fang. And you can see my Power Punch damage now. Now I will just charge it up slowly when Zapdos gets low, and bam! There we get it. You can see how much damage it still does, right? Absolutely nice. Then we go Power Punch in, Bone Rush again, port to our Bone Rush, reset our Power Punch, and we go for the Decidueye. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, even if it was a bit scuffed in the end. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. Bye!